Hey, check it out. That worked. Looking good. All right, getting everything set up. There we go. We should be... Oh, now let me just make sure. Yeah, you're just talking, so we're good. Okay. Fantastic. So, really quick here, before we get started with this, I just kind of want to go over what it is we're doing today. So, this is going to be a series on the channel. I have played the Galaxy Eyes deck archetype, which is the one that I'm going to be using for this for a long time. I've played it for years. And this series is going to be about mastering playing that one. Really, this is going to be kind of like a baseline test, because again, I played Galaxy Eyes already. I know pretty well how to play the deck. But the reason that we're going to be doing this is because what I want to do is, because what I want to do is set up other decks that we're going to be doing. And in order to do that, we need to get more crafting materials in the game so that we can actually build those decks. So I'm going to be using Galaxy as kind of as a baseline, and also just to test the theory of the content for YouTube, because I plan to edit this down into probably some videos, and at the very least leave it up on the channel as a VOD. So we're going to kind of try to roll through it for that. So let me step away from the computer real quick, and then I'll be right back and we will get started. All right, I'm back. And then, of course, you can see also from the title that I'm also going to be streaming for like an hour today. This is just the beginning of it. I think what I really want to do is go through this in multiple streams. So we're going to start it today, and then really it's just going to be a progressive thing. I think the goal too, because I also want to try... Yeah, hey Gideon. I also want to try getting things sorted for... I also want to probably try out making this a really long form video. So I think our budget for overall time length that we can go for is about 12 hours. So that clock, if I decide to add that in editing, maybe, is going to start officially once we, get into a game. So theoretically now. And then we'll just kind of go. I'm hoping to get through in that 12 hours, maybe about 100 games. And that's obviously not all tonight, because we're only streaming for 1 hour at the moment. But this is going to be an ongoing thing. So anyway, that's probably enough preamble. Let's duel. And cool, we're starting out fresh. This is a new season of Frank's Duels. And they don't know what my deck is. That's cool. Never mind. Okay. That must be a thing. Neat idea. I'm probably going to stream climbing the ranked ladder myself eventually. Yeah, because really what I want to do, I'm just using Galaxy as a baseline for this and to test out the content idea. Because really what I want to do is get it to the point where I can do this with other decks. But in order to do that, I also need to build up crafting material. And the only way to do that is, of course, by actually playing the game. So that's what we're doing today. Anyway, first game, go. I'm also going to do my best to try and give commentary on who I'm fighting and like what my strategy is as we go. I'm starting at rookie, even though I had gotten up to mid golds, I think. Yeah. So yeah, every new season you start back over from zero. Everybody starts from scratch. You have to work your way up. This is interesting. This is something else. Okay. This is some kind of weird overlay. This is like, I've not used it before. Deck tracker. Okay. That's interesting. So it tells me what's in my deck. And I can close it with that button. Okay, there we go. Figured it out. Nice. It is weird. It's called untapped.gg, I think, or something. So I installed it a while back because... Yeah, I guess that's what it is. I installed it a while back because it lets you automatically... They've got a website, and it'll let you automatically build your deck from there, and there was a deck list on there that I wanted, and you can just import it into Master Duel. It's kind of neat. Okay, so opponent started out. They've set 2 cards face down. They have the field spell Generator, probably the deck that they're using, and they have Lopter, Shadow of the Generator. Yeah, so they're doing generators. I've not built these a ton before. So, quick effect, you contribute 1 generator monster, special summon 1 level 9 generator monster with a different name from your deck, and you can only use this effect of him once per turn. So he just did that. From the look. Maybe. Or did something to summon. No, that was with his field spell. Yeah, okay. Alright, doesn't look like they're going to interrupt us, maybe, unless they have a hand trap. Is that negate impact part of the GG thing? Play on your turn a lot. Okay, we'll do, Beans. Thanks for the heads up. Alright, so what's going to be our first one? Probably Galaxy 100. Really like to get something here. So he could do his quick effect here. Yeah, that's what he's going to do. So he's going to special summon his level 9 by attributing 1 of his generator tokens. All right, now I'm going to send a card from my deck to my graveyard. This is how Galaxy Eyes works. We have, usually you're either going to send Photon Emperor or Photon Jumper to the graveyard because they get graveyard effects. We have Emperor in our hand, so we're not going to do him, so we're going to send Jumper instead. And we're going to activate his effect, so he's going to let us add a Galaxy Eyes spell or trap card from our deck to our hand. And our opponent has another interrupt. We'll see what they're going to do. If they do anything, they may not, but good. Possible. Do I want spoilers about how generators work? Sure, if you got tips, that is fine. Okay, I have to see what I'm going to add here. In this case, we're probably going to go for Expedition. Probably going to be our smartest play. Okay, they did another thing. If your opponent adds a card from the deck to their hand, your opponent send 1 monster from their hand or field to the graveyard, their choice. Oh, that's absolutely perfect. That's fantastic. So we'll send Photon Emperor to our graveyard. This works out great for us. This is absolutely great because now Photon Emperor is in the graveyard, so we get his effect. And since I have Photon Jumper in the graveyard, I can also special summon him. They might have something else they can do here because they do have 2 face downs, so we'll see. But that was cool. That's neat interaction. We don't usually get to do that off of somebody else doing something to our hand. Most discard from the hand effects are at random. So he's going to change something else. When a card effect is activated, you contribute to negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it. So he's going to negate, attempt to negate the graveyard effect. Don't know what that's going to do. That might negate us. Gideon also says, I built one on Edo Pro, so I kind of know their gist. They do a lot of playing on your turn with a load of type-specific effects. Okay, so he did that, and that was with our graveyard. That's fine. We baited out his negation, so now we're going to summon this. Going to get something else. Have the time to anyway. All right, then we're going to special summon Photon Vanisher from our hand and activate his effect. Not going to do that yet. That's going to get us Photon Dragon in our hand, which we are going to overlay probably into this because I'm running short on time for this turn. May or may not let us win. But we'll go for Starliege Photon Blast Dragon. Now, Blast Dragon's cool. He lets us take one Photon monster in our hand and special summon it to the field when he's Xyz summoned. So with his effect, we'll get to special summon Galaxy. This also lets us activate 100, which is pretty cool. 100 lets us look at our opponent's extra deck, and then he can also force you to draw and then attach one thing from your hand or field to him. Jorgamander. Okay, I'll read that in a second too. All right, we're not going to activate that. Kind of have to move fast here. And we're going to check for number cards, because we can summon number cards from our opponent's extra deck to our side of the field. And I guess we're going to go for Heart Earth Dragon. Probably. Because it's the only number they got. But we'll get this guy on the board. If I remember what he does... Yeah, he's not going to do anything for us, but that's okay. We still got to summon a thing. It's on a board. We might use it for something in a minute. We also might not. Either way, it's all right. Okay, so we're going to play Expedition. Expedition lets us get Afterglow, which is who we really want here. This will let us set up our end board. With him, we're going to go into 62. Face up attack position. All right. Then the next thing that we're going to do is rank up into the new ace of the deck that was released, I don't know, about 6 months to a year ago now. But he's been out for a while. This is C62. C62 is cool because he is unaffected by other monsters' effects, as long as he has Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon as material. And he can attack all cards our opponent controls once each with his ability. Really nice. We're going to use this. Okay, and they surrendered. Which, you know, I mean, that's kind of sad. But they surrendered, so we got the victory. That's cool. Okay, let me catch up on Gideon's messages here. So the big guy is Jorgamander, who, when summoned properly, rips most of your field as Xyz materials, and then gains 1,000 attack/defense per material. He can also force you to draw, then attach one thing from your hand or field to him. Banish the snake. Misplay, you should have banished Jorgamander. That's certainly part of his inboard. Unless you kill him before then. Okay, none of that matters if he surrenders. Sorry for the message spam. No, that's okay. That is A-okay, dude. Alright, so we ended our first duel as a victory. That was neat. We got to see some cool interaction between what the first, like, level 8 guy that he summoned. Don't for sure remember the name. And then Photon Emperor, who we don't usually see. Most of the time, you don't want to see Emperor in your hand. We do have cards to get around that, but for the most part, you don't, because you want them in the graveyard, preferably after you have, well, really, necessitatively, after you have somebody else in the graveyard as well. R, who was the spellcaster one? Yeah, that guy. That dude. All right, cool. And since we've only played one game, we have a 100% win rate. This isn't usually in the game, by the way. This is with the Untapped. That's what it's called. Untapped.gg. It's kind of neat. It gives you a win rate and stuff. Specifically for today, I guess. So that's cool. Very nifty, very nifty. Yeah, always like to see that 1-0 KD. True. True dat. All right. So, game number 2. versus Azrael. All right, we won the coin flip. I'm going to go second. That's what Galaxy Eyes likes to do the best. Unless we get a bad hand, then we don't like to do anything. I am also streaming on Twitch right now, so we are multicasting. We currently have 0 viewers on Twitch. So nobody's watching us at the moment. But it is going. We are live. The way I have it set up in OBS, I can't be live on YouTube unless I'm live on Twitch first. So we are live right there. Just nobody's decided to click on this stream. Which is kind of fair. I mean, it is interesting to test this out because I put in the stream title for both platforms that we're ending the stream in an hour. So I was wondering if that would make more people show up or if people would be more trepidatious. Well, I don't technically count since I don't require the YouTubes. Well, okay. I mean, that is true. I mean, hey, at least you're here and I can talk to you. All right. So this hand is decent. We can activate this, reveal Photon Dragon in our hand, and summon him to the board. Really, I'm kind of hoping our opponent does something. Because I don't really have a ton of moves here, just off the top of my head. I can set up some defense, so he can't just attack us outright. This is how Generator started too, so maybe it's another guy playing that, I don't know. It's always scary when they just set 2 cards face down, because potentially scary. Because they're either like, they just had a terrible hand, that was the only thing that they could do was bluff and set 2 cards, or they have plays, which is what's happening here. All right. He's activated this. This is Megalith Promotion. You can target 1 level 4 or lower monster you control. Its level becomes double its original level until the end of the turn. It's just a continuous trap, so that's all it's doing. Not doing anything else, so that's fine. I guess he just wanted to turn it up. We're going to summon him in defense mode, because I don't know if we're going to be able to do anything else this turn. And this is where things get kind of sticky, because I have Afterglow in my hand, who I can't summon. I have Photon Dragon in my hand, who I can't summon. I have Polymerization, which is a cool play. A lot of Galaxy Eyes people will look at this and be like, you're playing Galaxy Eyes, why are you playing Polymerization? If I get the chance, I'll show you. It's really fun. I like it a lot, but it is pretty niche, but I play it because I have a good time with it. So what we're going to do is we're going to set this spell card face down as a bluff, and then we're going to end phase. We have a defense like monster out that could go decently or badly. Basically anything can kill this because it only has 0 defense points. And Gideon was commenting, maybe Dragon Maids. Never mind, they're playing Rituals. Megalith is one of those solo mode decks. Oh no, it's a solo mode deck? That's terrible. We might lose then. Solo mode decks are something that exists in Master Duel that's pretty... I don't know. It's kind of toxic in my opinion. Because if they get the chance to play, you're basically dead. Like, you don't get to do anything else from that point on. I have not yet found a good strategy to counter those. At least not with Galaxy Eyes. It's really not made to handle that. So he called by the grave my Max C, which will negate its effect, so I don't get to draw extra cards. But they aren't typically good in base. Well, that is good maybe, as long as he didn't get something to absolutely go off. I don't know, to kind of elaborate more on what they are though, yeah, he didn't. So, okay, we might win. I need to draw a Photon card. If I draw a Photon card, we're in business. I drew a Photon card. Okay, we're in business. Let me show you why I like the Polymerization play. This is why I like the Polymerization play. As long as I have 2 Photon monsters in my hand, it can be any 2 Photon monsters, preferably 2 level 8s, but any 2 Photon monsters, I can summon this guy, Twin Photon Lizard, who, this is why we have to have 2 photons, that's what he requires. And we can summon him, so we'll send Jumper and Photon Dragon to the graveyard. And we will summon Photon Lizard. Twin Photon Lizard. It's also a regular photon lizard. Anyway, this is great. This works great with Jumper or Emperor as well, actually, because both of them get their effect off. It works a little bit nicer with Jumper than it does otherwise. He's going to negate Photon Lizard, so that is going to be kind of annoying because it means we can't do the other thing. But that's okay, because we can still get Galaxy Expedition, which will let us get another level 8. But basically what he will normally let us do is we contribute him to special summon both of the fusion materials that we use to summon him from the graveyard. I'm going to go ahead and try to still do it. I don't think it's going to work because his effect was negated. So yeah, that did not work. I was testing that to see if it would. It does not. So we're going to activate Expedition instead. And this is interesting. Probably in this situation, we're going to go for Emperor. Just because I want to. There's really not... I mean, I could summon any level 8. Galaxy Eyes would be fine too. No, I don't want to tribute summon. I want to... Why can I not special... Oh, because there's no Galaxy Eyes. Hold on. Okay, so I should have gone for Galaxy Eyes. That was just kind of a misplay. Fusion plays as an Xyz deck is novel. Yeah, it is super cool. Okay, so anyway, that's why I like the polymerization play. Maybe I'll get to show it off better in the future. I guess in this case, we're going to go for Emperor... Photon Lord. I should have summoned Galaxy Eyes, because then I could have done this, and we could have gone for game. At this point, we kind of can't do that. Instead, what I will do is we'll just destroy the spell and traps he's got. I guess I probably shouldn't have summoned Photon Lord there, but anyway. Okay. One material from this card, then target one face-up card your opponent controls. Destroy it. That's what we want to do. That effect, right there. That one. We will send Emperor to the graveyard. We summon him off of Expedition, so that will let us destroy, hopefully, the field spell. Yep, there we go. So then we'll activate Photon Emperor's effect, and he will come back to the field. Just fun. Oh, that's cool, actually. We're going to get to do the thing. Okay, cool. I misplayed, but it's going to work out. So then we're going to summon Afterglow. Okay, now that's important, because that's going to let us do another thing in just a second. Actually, I guess we could just do it now. I don't think his trap card's going to do anything. We'll just go ahead and do it. Nice. That worked out. All right. Galaxy has Prime Photon Dragon. Now we're going to proceed to battle. We're going to attack with Prime Photon. And here's where this gets fun. We're going to activate his effect. We're going to discard Afterglow. All right. Now we can activate Afterglow's effect in the graveyard. We take one Galaxy S Photon Dragon. Special summon it to the field. Off of his effect. And then, because we activated that during the battle phase, it's going to deal 14,400 damage. That's going to be halved because we don't have Photon Dragon attached to Prime Photon. And then we will attack with regular Photon Dragon. And that's game. Megalith is one of the more iffy of the solos, so they will probably have a hard time recovering. Yeah. So there we go. So that's the second one. But yeah, the polymerization play. That one's a lot of fun. A lot of people... Oh, hey, we have a viewer on Twitch. Hello, viewer from Twitch. Hello. Anyway. But yeah, so most of the time with the poly play, most people who play Galaxy Eyes are going to say that it's too slow and niche because in order to use it, you need to have really 2 photon monsters in your hand. And yes, it works with Jumper and it works with Emperor. It works with Emperor better because he's a level 8. If you really want to do it to get off a free Xyz summon, which is what I've proposed to other people who've played the deck before, it will let you get off a free Xyz summon for the price of 1 spell card, which isn't too bad. But because you get to summon the other 2 monsters basically for free. But it's also really slow, and there are other ways to get level 8s on the field that we can do. So it's kind of just a fun tech, but I really enjoy it a lot. I think it's fun to use, and Twin Photon Lizard never gets seen being played in most decks. So I like it. He's my guy. Or 2-headed dragon, I guess, would be the correct term there. All right, game number 3. Here we go. I am going to go second again. Sweet, we won the coin flip. Always love to see that. Always want to win the coin flip. If we go first, it makes things harder. Most of the time we pass for turn, and then we try, and, well, really, we don't try anything. We hope that the opponent can't do anything, and then we get to play our second turn out. We're really a second turn kind of deck. We're dueling King of Game. So that's like that meme. Like, Mom, can we go fight Yugi Moto? And she's like, no, we have Yugi Moto at home. And this is the Yugi Moto at home. We are fighting the Yugi Moto at home. All right, he's playing Dark Magician. This will be interesting. I'm going to send Max C, which will hopefully... Also, by the way, I should go ahead and say, I do not like the Max C place. I am not a fan of the fact that it exists in the game, but it is meta, so I do play it. Really, it's kind of like the solo decks. I think it's pretty toxic, because if he summons anything to his board, I get to draw a card, and I get to do that for everything that he summons on his turn. So it basically gives you access to like your entire deck. Really wish they'd fix it, because I think it's actually pretty terrible. It takes most of the RNG out of the game if you get it. So see, like, he did that, now I get to draw a card. So now I have another card in my hand. Pretty unfair, in my opinion, at least. But of course we're going to use it. I mean, it exists, and everybody else does too. So, all right, he's got this. This is Dark Magician. Technically not. His name just becomes Dark Magician. That's part of its effect. We got another Galaxy Eyes in our hand. Once per turn, this guy can negate... No. When a spell or trap card or effect is activated, you can target one card on the field and destroy it. So when I activate a spell or trap card, or an effect, I think that includes monsters too. And if he's destroyed by battle or card effect, he can special summon another guy from... where? From his hand. Ignoring its summoning condition. Okay. That's all cool. So... we are going to go into playing here. First things first, we're going to do this. We're going to use that. In this case, I think I'm going to send Jumper. You could do it a couple other ways, but really, we're going to go ahead and send Jumper. That's going to give us his effect. Then we're going to activate this too. So it'll give us both. These both give us searches, which is nice. We're going to go for Galaxy 100. We'll use this in a second. And then off Soldier, we can get anything we want. It really doesn't matter. We will get Afterglow from something else in a second, so we'll probably just grab Galactic Karibo. Just as like a recovery play for later. Then we'll activate 100. Alright, so now he's going to target something on the field and destroy it. This is going to be interesting. He could destroy the spell card. Yep, he's going to do that. All right, so we lose Galaxy 100, and we don't get to activate it. That's kind of stinky. They also made another Mask CS card. Oh, what card is that? I joined the Twitch stream, but I forgot my Twitch login. Never mind, just making an account. Cool. Yeah, join us on Twitch. Anyway, right, so instead what we'll do is we'll go for Galaxy Summoner. We'll do this. This is going to let us get Jumper back from the graveyard. And we're going to go for this guy. We're going to overlay both of these guys and Xyz summon for Galaxy Photon Dragon. Now, he's cool. What he does is pretty simple. He will let us detach a material to search for one Galaxy or Photon card in our deck and add it to our hand. It's going to be very, very nice. Because we are going to grab another... Hold on, wait. Actually, let me make sure I'm not misplaying this. Yeah, I can only activate one per turn. So I already activated one, so we don't want to do that. In that case, we'll probably go for Expedition. And then we pray and hope a little bit. With Expedition, we're going to activate its effect, which is going to give us really a number of things that it could give us. But we want to go for Emperor. Normally we wouldn't go for Emperor, but we want the extra normal summon off of Emperor. We're not going to activate Galaxy Photon Dragon's effect either. Then we're going to normal summon Galaxy Wizard. Galaxy Wizard is cool because we can activate his effect and increase his level by 4. Which is nice, so now he's going to be there. And then we can Xyz summon. And in this case, I think we're probably going to go for Tachyon Dragon. Mostly because I kind of just want to see what happens. We're going to battle. At the beginning of the battle phase, we're going to activate Tachyon Dragon's effect. We're going to send Emperor to the graveyard. That's important because we're going to get him back on the field afterwards. Which also gives us another normal summon, so remember that for later. We probably won't use it, but still. We're not going to use Galaxy Photon Dragon's effect, and now we're going to attack his Magician with this. Its effects are negated, which hopefully means that he won't get to special summon another thing from his hand. The other max C is something like Molcharmy, something or other. Okay, I'll have to check that one out. Okay, he activated a trap card. This trap card is, when you take battle damage or effect damage, special summon 1 dark spellcaster type monster from your deck with attack less than or equal to the damage you took. This is Dark Horizon. With this, he can summon another guy. So that was a good play. We are going to get to do a thing because he did that. So we'll have to let him pick first, and then hopefully we'll get to do our thing. I don't know what he's going to summon. He could go for anything. Really, he's probably going to want to go for something that has a quick effect, though. I'm probably not going to be able to end him this turn either way. He went for something that was in defense mode. That was good. It was a good move. If this card is in your hand... But he just played a defense monster, so in that case, we're going to destroy that with this guy. We're not going to end him this turn, though. During the main battle phase, if you took battle... what is this? Magic Rebo. If you took damage by battle or an opponent's card effect this turn, quick effect uses a card from the hand to the graveyard. 1 Dark Magician Grill from your deck or graveyard. Man, he's going to get around it. This is great. Muting the Twitch stream, apparently you bored the other guy there away. Then again, the tags are wrong over there. Still says you are doing art. Oh, that's too bad. Sorry. Honestly, don't get Dark Magician. They do far too much. Yeah, they have a lot they can do. Oh, he summoned it in attack mode. Fantastic. That's cool. Okay, so we're going to continue to attack this. Destroy it. We're going to send that to the graveyard. Oh man, he can use it again? Okay, we are just racking up. I hope he keeps using it though, because we are racking up the attack points on our guy. That's going to do 35 damage. I guess he can't use it again. Okay, so we still ended that turn pretty well. We're going to go to main 2 now. And we're going to do that because now... What do I have in my graveyard? Just Jumper... Okay, here's what we're going to do next. So the next thing that I want to do is go for... No, actually I don't. All right. We'll do this instead. So what we're going to do is we're going to summon Galaxy as Photon Dragon. We're going to tribute our Xyz monster and soldier. We summon him. And then with him on the board, we're going to go into... Photon Lord in defense mode. Also, side point, the YouTube stream is seconds ahead of the Twitch stream. Yeah, that's probably normal. All right, then we'll end phase. So this is not the greatest end board in the world, but since he doesn't really have anything, he would have to draw a really great card right now to turn things around. And we have 1 negate that we can do with Photon Lord. So we're probably going to take this one. He would have to do something absolutely crazy here. Now, he does have his Karibo. He can use that again on the next turn. So we are going to have to contend with that. However, we also get a different quick effect that we can activate. During his turn, I can add another Galaxy or Photon card from my deck to my hand. And I am going to choose this guy right here. Photon Trident. This will let me deal piercing battle damage to another opponent's monster. So Decently nice. We'll get to draw. We get Forbidden Droplet. This is decently good too. I don't think it's going to stop his Karibo, but it could still do some stuff. We're going to swap Photon Lord to attack mode. We're going to proceed to the battle phase. We'll activate this guy first, just for if he activates his Karibo. If he activates his Karibo, this will let him attack again. We really want that to happen. Then we're also going to chain this effect with Photon Trident, and we're going to give it to Photon Lord. We can't use Tachyon because it has to be a Photon monster. Forbidden Droplet is one of those things that is a staple in some people's decks. Yeah, it works good for mine because it pairs up well with Emperor. Sometimes we can use it if we draw it in our opening hand and we get Emperor. You don't really want to see that a lot of the time, but sometimes it does happen. All right, and then what we're going to do is we're going to attack with Tachyon first. He's not going to do anything. We'll attack with Photon Lord next. If I was him, I would activate Karibo here. Yep, he's going to activate Karibo. All right, now here's the thing. I am going to negate that if I can. It's an effect in the hand, so it may not happen, but we're going to try. Never mind, my effect was negated by my own monster, so that was dumb. Probably misplayed that one a little bit. I did want Tachyon's effect, though. For that reason. So we'll also activate Emperor in the graveyard. The other thing about doing this. And we'll also activate Forbidden Droplet. We're going to activate Forbidden Droplet because we're going to send Photon Dragon to the graveyard. Now he can't activate a monster's effects in response to this. Great. And we're going to use that to have the attack points of his Dark Magician here. We'll get Photon Emperor back from our graveyard as well. And the replay is going to happen. We're going to continue to attack, and then we're going to destroy this guy. And that's going to be game. Yeah, Tachyon negating the field is always funny. It is legit. Super... It makes some really interesting interactions, definitely. I don't know if my Twitch stats panel is working. You can see the Twitch things. Do we have any viewers on Twitch at the moment? I want to see if my stats panel is lying to me or not. One, me, I think. Okay, got it. Then no, it's not lying to me. It's just that you're the only viewer. So that's fine. Although it might legitimately. Oh, it says one other. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with it then. Let me see if I turn it off real quick. Sorry, technical difficulties for a sec. If I turn Twitch stats off and then I turn Twitch stats back on. Yeah, I really don't know what it's doing. But they might have left. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I might in the future just have to pull up the Twitch stream channel viewer thing like I do with YouTube. In any case, very good. That was a 3-0 win rate. We are still at 100% on that. That is going to change as soon as we get out of bronze rank, though. So we're going to get some early wins here. Gideon's going to type on Twitch. Is anyone else over here? Okay. So then, next game. Duel number 4. Hopefully we can get through 5 tonight. We'll see. Now you can make it through silver undefeated. I believe in you. Thanks. Now, usually once you get out of bronze, maybe a couple ranks into silver. I mean, we will get a couple ranks into silver. Hit going second. Don't want to, man, I scared myself there for a second. Yeah, usually you can make it through the first couple in silver, but eventually you'll run into stuff that has the ability to wipe us out. Also, this starting hand is crazy. Galaxy Wizard, Photon Vanisher, and 2 trade-ins. We'll only be able to use one of these Vanishers I think. Yeah, we'll only be able to use one of them. We're dueling Zephyr. He's got a nice board. And he is playing Elemental Heroes. Hey, let's go. He just halved his life points for a hero lives. People who have their life points in this is interesting. Now, he's probably using the new Elemental Hero Flame Wingman card. It's been a while since I've played against him, but it's pretty tough to get through that. He's getting to go first, so he's going to be able to set up that board. Unless you run into Sword Soul, Visas Starfrost Mix, or Snake Eyes. What is Snake Eyes? He summoned Stratus, which was just his starting one, and then Shadow Mist. Shadow Mist is a good one. I mean, really, he can go for just about anything here. It's been a while since I've done this. This guy's new. Extra Hero Infernal Defender. And if you do, add up to 2 of the fusion materials listed on that card to your hand. Be setting up fusion place. That's cool. Shadow Mist does stuff in the graveyard. Yeah, gives him another hero monster. So he's just searching and stuff at the moment. We don't have any interrupts anyway, so I can't stop him. Like, whatever he's going to do is what he's going to do. Snake Eyes. New thing, Pain. A bunch of level 1 pyros that mess up your board and is strangely unplayable against. Cool, I'll check it out. Are they dragons? Cool. All right, see you later, Gideon. No, pyro type. Got it. Okay. All right, he's going to fusion summon using Neos Fusion. So he's going to summon a Neos Fusion monster. So I don't know what he's going for here. Again, I haven't dueled heroes a lot. The last time I dueled it was when they came out with the new Elemental Hero Phoenix Enforcer guy. This is new. What is this? I do not recognize this. Elemental Hero Brave Neos. Maybe it's not new. I haven't seen the artwork before, though. It might be new. Must be fusion summoned. Gains 100 attack for each Neos patient and hero monster in your graveyard. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can add 1 spell or trap from your deck to your hand that mentions Elemental Hero Neos. Okay, and he ended his turn. Now he's got 6 cards in his hand. That's kind of scary because that means he has the potential for a lot of hand traps. He's got 1 set card. We got Galaxy Eyes. That's fantastic for us. And we also have Brave Neos. I don't know that Brave Neos really does a lot. So this is interesting. We're going to activate Trade-In. It's going to be our first move. That's going to let us send Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon to the graveyard to draw 2 cards. Which was really very, very nice. Then what we're going to do is we're going to normal summon Galaxy Wizard. Now he has a thing he can do. So I normal summoned a monster. I guess. Don't know what that is, but something, theoretically. Alright, then what we're going to do is we're going to special summon Photon Vanisher in face-up attack position. We're going to activate his effect. His effect is going to add us okay, he's going to negate that. So that was the thing that he could do. That was Effect Veiler, which is a nice and classic hand trap. So that's going to negate Photon Vanisher's effect. Which ultimately is totally chill. Like, that's fine. Because I can also do this. So we're going to use Orbital. We're going to equip Orbital to Wizard. We're going to activate. I should not have played it in this column, by the way. That was a misplay. You never really want to do that. All right, and then from here, we could do some different things. In this case, we're actually going to go for Emperor, because we want to activate our other trade-in. Emperor works great with trade-in. We would have done... Actually, we probably always would have done this anyway. I doubt I would have gotten rid of the other Galaxy Eyes. Then we'll activate Emperor's effect in the graveyard, which will let us summon him out. That's just nice. Then we're going to activate Galaxy 100. Galaxy 100 is going to send a card from our deck to the graveyard. That card is, of course, you guessed it, going to be Jumper. Because we need a little bit of a boost. He's going to be our Jumper cables that let us get to Galaxy Expedition, which we'll use in a second. All right, now what we're going to do, go ahead and activate this. That is going to let us get Afterglow Dragon. Actually, in this case, probably Soldier first. I'll explain why in a sec. The Soldier, then we do Soldier. Soldier will give us a Galaxy or Photon card. And we could do Afterglow, but we're going to do Summoner. Summoner's going to let us do more stuff while we're choosing him. We're going to activate the effect of Wizard to increase his level by 4 until the end of the turn. And then with him, and with Emperor, we're going to go for one Tachyon Dragon. Tachyon might not stay on the field for very long. I'm still deciding. But we're going to summon him for now. We'll use Saga of the Dragon Emperors in a second too if we can. Alright, then what we'll do is we will normal summon Galaxy Summoner. Now Galaxy Summoner is cool. I have not gotten to use this guy yet, I don't think, in a duel on stream. So Galaxy Summoner lets us bring back one Galaxy or Photon monster from our graveyard when we normal summon him, which is really nice. So we'll pull back our Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon, which also lets us activate Galaxy 100. Now in this case, we have to activate it now. He's not going to have any number monsters anyway, but it does let us look at his thing, and we can banish a monster from his extra deck. And now in this case, he already has his Neo stuff set up, so there's a couple different things he could go into here. I don't really know what the best play is going to be. I'm just going to get rid of... Wait, hold on. Flame Wingman, Inferno, Rage? I don't think that's the other guy, though. That's not the guy. Right, I'm going to get rid of Divine Neos. I don't know if that's great or not. Really not sure. Then what we're going to do is we're going to use Summoner. We're going to target Soldier. Soldier's going to become level 4. We want that to happen because we want to get to this guy. We're going to confirm, and we're going to confirm. We're going to face up attack position. Galaxy Photon Dragon. Skylar Dunstan. Hi! Hello! Welcome to the stream. We are playing some Master Duel. Trying to take down this Zephyr guy. Welcome in. Alright, so then what we're going to do, we'll detach material. Just do... Probably actually should have done Soldier, but oh well. That's fine. And then with this effect, we'll grab Afterglow Dragon. Because Afterglow is who we really want, so we'll add that to our hand with that one. And now we get to have some fun shenanigans. First, we're going to summon this guy. I'm going to do that really quick. I hope I get to pull this off and they don't just surrender. He might just surrender. He also might have hand traps. Although he's not getting the turn effect like he's got hand traps, so I'm kind of hoping that he does not. But anyway. Alright, we'll pull this into our hand, and then we'll go for game. So, we're going to keep Tachyon on the field, because that lets us use Transmigration as our effect. Then we're going to summon Afterglow Dragon. Then we're going to special summon out this one. So confirm, confirm, number 62. Alright, now, we're going to proceed to the battle phase. A couple things are going to happen here. First of all, we get the chance to use Tachyon's effect. We're not going to use that, but we are going to use Saga of the Dragon Emperors. That's really important. That is going to double the attack points of this guy, giving him 8,000 attack points. Then we're going to attack with him. I've got to do this really fast. We're going to target his Link monster. That's going to do it. He's going to do something. Probably activate his trap card. No, he's not. All right, we're going to activate our effect. We are going to detach Afterglow Dragon. Afterglow Dragon's effect is going to activate. We're going to special summon a Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon to the field in face-up attack position. Man, I'm having to play this fast. Okay. That is that. That's going to double it again. We just dealt 20,700 attack points as damage. Skylar Dunstan, can I fight you? Probably not tonight. Not because I don't want to, but because I actually only have like 10 more minutes to stream. Because I have to get off after that and do a thing that I had pre-scheduled. So I will unfortunately not be able to do that. However, I am going to be streaming again, probably on Friday night or sometime Saturday. If you want to come back then, we might just have a game. Okay, but there we go. If you want, even, I can use it in a video. That's the kind of the plan for this as well. So, you know. Anyway, shameless plug, but yeah, like and subscribe and come fight me Saturday or Friday night. One of the two. But I am going to have to go, so that's probably going to be my last match for the night. But glad you could stop in. Sorry that I had to go so quick. But I wanted to get this in quick and start working on doing it. Basically, the idea, I'll go ahead and tell you since I do have 10 minutes. Basically, the idea for this is that I've been playing Galaxy S for a long time. So I've played this deck for years. But I want to start branching out into trying out new archetypes because I've basically stuck with this one since I decided to go mono archetype. For a while before that, I kind of played a mix of different decks trying to figure out what I wanted to do. Eventually, I settled on Galaxy Eyes, and I have played that ever since. I have not done anything else. So anyway, but I do want to try some different things. I would really like to try to build just like a general Dragons deck for Regis. There's a couple other caveats to that. And then I also want to build potentially a Yubel deck. I just think that would be kind of fun to try out. So part of this challenge, I say it's a challenge, part of this like series / challenge is going to be getting all of the crafting materials that I need in order to craft all the ultra rares that I want for those two decks so that I can do this again with one of those. But the other reason is just to kind of test out the content for the channel. But I'm probably going to try to make a super VOD where I do like 12 hours worth of live stream and then pack them all together into one YouTube video with minimal editing. I will edit it down into smaller videos too, more than likely. But for just the initial thing, I want to try it out with a really long live stream VOD. So I'm going to try that out. Anyway, so it's kind of as a test for that. And Galaxy Eyes is the baseline for doing so. Oh. Anyway. Skylar, what deck do you play? If you don't mind me asking. Or I mean, you know, you can always keep it secret and I can find out if you come back and we fight. That'd be fun. I do like surprises too. Actually, on the topic of the question, like about doing that, I think that would also be a fun thing to do. Is just like Yu-Gi-Oh! Fight nights where I duel viewers would be really cool. So, might do that as well in the future. Might do that as well. If people are interested in that, I definitely can work it into the video idea because really the goal is just to do it like stream for the 12 hours that I would for the live streams. And ultimately what I want to do is get maybe 100 games in because I'd almost like to structure the video kind of like in 100 days. If you've seen any of Luke the Notable's videos, sort of like that. There are a lot of people who do 100 days content now, though. But anyway, that kind of style. I've actually wanted to do that with Master Duel for a while. And I just never really... I tried doing it as just recordings, and that didn't really work so well for me. So doing it as live streams, I think, is going to be better. Yep. I mean, technically we got 6 minutes left, but I really don't have anything else to do. I guess I could check my mission. Do that real quick before I log out. Check my missions. What do we got? Because again, part of the reason we're doing this is to get ultra rare points so we can craft more cards. And in order to do that, we have to get more gems. Those gems are the currency that we use to buy booster packs. Okay, as a last thing on stream today, I'll also open some booster packs. We'll go to the shop. And we're going to pull from the Dragon's Reincarnation deck, I think. That's cool, that's new. Oh, I also have a free pull on this. Let's do that first. One free pull, don't know what we'll get here. Embrace of the Testina. I don't know what that is. The artwork looks cool. That must be a new set. I have not seen those before. Okay, let's buy the Dragon Booster Packs. Ooh, the Dragon Booster Packs. We're gonna get 10 packs for 1,000 gems. And we're gonna get at least one ultra rare, maybe more. We got more. Oh, let's go. Okay, what did we get? We got one Super Poly. That's cool because I needed that for the Ubel deck, so that's always nice. Love to see that. We got Vidos, the Dragon of Endless Darkness, which needs... He's a Pyro, so he must be that new Pyro deck that Gideon was talking about. That's too bad! He's not a Dragon type. He looks super cool, though. Plus 2 level 9 or lower Pyro monsters. Yeah, I won't be able to use him. Man, that stinks. He looks really cool, though. Very neat looking. We also got a Drytron, Meteonis, DA Draconids. They're a machine deck, but they're kind of cool. I'm kind of salty that these two guys are not dragons, but they're in the dragons deck. I mean, this guy is obviously a dragon, but he's not dragon type. And then Molcharmy, Urulia. Oh, hey, this is the thing that Gideon was talking about. If you control no cards, quick effect, you can discard this card. Each time your opponent normal or special summons a monster from the hand, draw 1 card. Or, once during this end phase, if the number of cards in your hand is more than the number of cards in your opponent controls, by, I guess that means by 6, you must randomly shuffle cards from your hand into the deck. So the number in your hand equals the number your opponent controls, plus 6. Okay, that's interesting. I don't know. He's a hand trap. He's water. Interesting. Embers of the Ashened. Oh, this is this. These are the ones that go with the with this guy. That's those. We also got some other Tritron cards. Queen Dragon Gen. She is a dragon. She's kind of cool. May use her for the dragon deck, potentially. More importantly, we got a bunch of these other guys. Divine Dragon, Titanomachia. Titanomachia. 3 Divine Dragon, Titanomachia from your graveyard and or face-up field. Destroy all cards your opponent controls. Interesting. He's kind of cool. Primal Dragon, then Primordial. Okay, we maybe got some dragons to play around with in the other deck, potentially. Good pull, though. We got some ultra rares that I can't use, so we can break those down later. Nifty. Alright, 2 minutes left. Let's do dual pass. Just get whatever we get here. We get some more gems and some crafting points. No ultra rares, unfortunately. We'll get those. Actually, the next level that we go up, we'll get 6 more, which is 2 cards, so that's not bad. We also get 200 gems on the next game, so I guess I have that to look forward to later this week. But anyway, it is 6:29. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the stream there. Thank you for the people who came to watch. Thanks, Gideon. Thanks, Skylar. I will be live again sometime real soon. Hopefully with more Yu-Gi-Oh! / artwork or whatever. Anyway, until then, yippee-ki-yay, nerds.